My partner bought me boxing gloves recently, which was a really sweet gift. He taught me a jab, and somehow before I'd even attended a single boxing class, I was already trying to figure out whether I could fit lunchtime classes into my schedule because I heard that boxing is extremely technical and difficult to learn, which probably means I need to attend at least twice a week. And if I don't commit properly, is it even worth starting? At some point, I turned to him and said, of all the things you could have introduced me to, you picked one that has zero overlap with any of my existing activities, and now I have to start from scratch. And he just looked at me, which was probably the correct response, because I had thrown maybe 3 punches. At no point during this entire thought process did I actually ask myself whether boxing was fun. I skipped straight into, okay, but where is this going? And I have a feeling that I'm not the only person who does this. Maybe not with boxing, but I do think we've become strangely bad at liking things a normal amount. You go for one run and suddenly you're wondering whether you're a runner. You make one YouTube video and 13 views suddenly become evidence about your future and your skill set. You buy a notebook and briefly convince yourself you're going to become someone who journals every morning. We don't just like things anymore, we immediately start wondering if it's becoming part of our identity. And I don't really know when that happened. Somewhere along the way, it feels like everything in my life started needing a purpose, a goal, an outcome, a reason it deserves to exist in my life. I caught myself the other day referring to my dips in the swimming pool as my nervous system reset, which sounds really lovely, but also like I can't even get into water without needing to write a case for it to justify that it's worth doing. I don't swim anymore, I regulate my nervous system. I think ambitious people are especially prone to it because we genuinely love getting better at things and optimizing things. Like I do. I love learning, I love progress, I love that feeling when something felt impossible 6 months ago, but now it's the norm. Some of the best things in my life happened because I followed that feeling. Writing, my career, this YouTube channel. So I don't want to become someone who doesn't care about mastery. But I also don't think that every tiny spark of curiosity in life has to immediately prove that it deserves a permanent place. Why am I asking this lovely new thing to prove its usefulness before I let myself enjoy it? Because maybe boxing doesn't have to become boxing capital B. Swimming doesn't have to become recovery. Reading doesn't have to become self-development. Maybe some things are allowed to stay wonderfully, gloriously small. And strangely, I think YouTube has been teaching me that. 5 years ago, this channel would not exist. I would have needed to know that I was good at it first. I would have wanted certainty. I would have wanted some immediate guarantee that this was all going to lead somewhere. Instead, now, I just started. Some videos got 20 views, some got 100, some seemed to connect, and some did not. And somehow I am enjoying the process anyway, which feels new and really nice. I think for a long time, I kind of believed that enjoyment had to be earned, that things only become worthwhile once you're good at them. I'm not sure I believe that anymore, and I'm trying really hard not to. So that's probably my challenge with boxing, not to become really good at it, but to not optimize it, to not figure out whether it fits into the grand master plan of my life, and just let it be fun. And we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, bye.